Hey everybody, sorry I don't have much time to kind of put this together, but it's me, Sour Skittles. I'm getting ready before work. If you're wondering what all the commotion is right now, why I'm moving. However, I felt that I had to get this put in as soon as possible because I had saw one of my subscribers' videos, and it was well, she titled it a rant about detransitioning. Now, I personally have a few things about detransitioning. Personally, I don't think that it is, it screws things up for me at all, because the people who detransition, if someone was to ask me, well, what do you think about their detransition? I'll just say, well, it just kind of shows that really they were just a cross-dresser, because somebody who's detransitioning, someone who's transitioning isn't transitioning because, it's a mistake, or, you know, like that, or they don't detransition because being transitioning was a mistake. Okay, if you're transitioning, it's because you're a transgender. Okay, it's not because you want to go ahead and sleep with guys. It's not because you want to wear pretty clothing. Okay, it really doesn't have anything to do with that. I mean, in all honesty, for the first 4 or 5 months that I was even on hormones, I didn't even wear women's clothing at all, and the reason why was because, for me, I took a very methodical thought process to it. If I couldn't be the girl that I wanted to be, I sure as hell wasn't going to make an ass of myself. I wasn't going to go out there looking like a guy who was in women's clothing, because that's not who I am. I'm a woman in every sense of the fashion, the way I think, the way I talk, the way I present myself. Everything about me is female. Okay, the only thing that I say that I still have on layaway is my bottom parts, because I don't have the money for it yet. However, I definitely can't wait for when that is done. Would I ever regret transitioning? No. The only thing that would ever even make me contemplate detransitioning is if my daughter hated me, and that's not going to happen, because me and my daughter, we love each other with all of our hearts. Another thing too, wow, I never noticed that, but my eyes almost look like they're off center of it. Anyways, I'm sorry, didn't mean to go off track there. Let's see. Oh, crap, I totally forgot what I was talking about. Okay, the detransitioning thing. Now, when I chose to actually transition, as of right now, I have a brother who refuses to acknowledge me whatsoever, and has had literally no communication with me other than basically, I hate your effing guts, you killed the old person, blah 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 blah. And you know, he's supposed to be a Christian or whatever, okay, but he's like the biggest backslider in the world, first of all, because, you know, he's cussing and hating up a storm. Now, I didn't actually recently cut my own communication off from him, because I kept on trying to get him to come out for family events like birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, stuff like that. It wasn't until he actually told my daughter that he doesn't love her no more, and then pretty much that was it. Yeah, but as for detransitioning, if someone wants to detransition, go for it, because you know what, if you were just a cross-dresser, cool, go for it. You know, if you were really just a gay guy trying to sleep with other men, fine, detransition, then go be a gay guy. I mean, I actually have a meeting of girls that I talk to, because I try to help them out, because I am what's considered passable. So like the girl I was watching who's talking about the detransitioning, she too is very passable, very beautiful girl. Sounds a little bit like Rosie Perez. It's really cute, actually. Let's see. Yeah, detransitioning is not something I could ever see myself doing. And I don't even have the boobs that most girls do. I got the booty, but not the boobs. Not yet, but I'll have those too eventually. And when I do, I'll make sure and show them up to sleep with it, like Candy Fly did too. I have a nice big rack showing there. I mean, I'm pretty good as it is right now, but I could always do a little bit more, I guess. Anyways, YouTubers, Well, it's pretty much me about the detransitioning. She brought some very good points about how that detransitioning screws things up for transgenders. I just see it slightly different because to me a cross-dresser really isn't a transgender. Should not be considered a transgender either. It would be like saying that well, basically like a girl who likes guys and girls should still be considered a lesbian, but she's not. She's bisexual. It's sectioned off for a reason, because the two people are not like literally the same. They're not you know, one's not the other, so to speak. There's bisexual, which denotates male and female sexual intercourse kind of deal. Then there's also lesbian, there's gay, there's intersex, there's androgynous. All these have these different types. Don't put, you know, like cross-dressers under transgenders, because a real transgender isn't doing this to look cute in women's clothing, okay? We're doing this because this is truly the way that we should have been born, because, or at the very least, what our minds tell us that we should have been born. It's not like, you know, beforehand I was, or even right now, it's not like I'm sitting at home in frickin' lingerie all night long. No, when I come home, I'm literally just like every other woman. I can't wait to take my frickin' bra off. I want to kick back my shoes, grab a wine cooler or two, relax and watch some of my soaps, or spend time with my daughter, get some house cleaning done, normally in joggers and a sweatshirt, okay? It's not like I go out clubbing every night. And actually, even beforehand, what other people didn't know as well is that before my actual current boyfriend, I've never even dated a guy. The only type I ever dated was women. So it's kind of like, people are probably wondering, well, why are you dating a guy now then, right? Well, actually, it's kind of funny. It was actually more of like an experiment. I wanted to prove to myself that, more than anything, that there was no interest whatsoever in men for me, because, you know, they say sometimes that your desired choice of who you want to sleep with will change too with your transition. I don't know how true that is, but it's like every once in a while I would actually catch myself going, oh wow, he's cute, and I was like, wait a minute, where the hell did that come from? You know, because I like girls. So I was actually on a website trying to find some girls to date and such, and the only thing, well, I mean, I had a couple girls reply in that, but it was more or less just, you know, the guys saying, oh wow, you're really pretty, blah blah blah. Well, my current boyfriend was actually the only one who didn't basically latch onto my body. He actually attached himself to my mind first, and I was like, well, what the hell, let me go ahead and do this, and I'm sure, like, once I actually see him, I'm gonna freak out and drive away and everything else. Well, it didn't happen like that, and pretty much 7 months later, here I am. You know, we're actually very happy together, and we really do have one of the best relationships I've ever had, male or female, dating-wise. So, back on subject of detransition. For all the guys out there who are planning on detransitioning from female to male, I hope you had fun experimenting with my side, which is the girl side, and you know, have fun being a guy, I guess. But definitely, you know, transgenders and cross-dressers, two different things. Alright, well, I gotta get to work because, yeah, I'm actually running late now. So, take care. This is me, Sour Skittles, signing off. See you later.